Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's going to be kind of like a quick turnaround, but we're going to be doing another anti-haul, or is it? We're going to be talking about all the new makeup releases that I may or may not be buying. I just did this last week. However, there's just so many releases coming out that I just want to talk about it. So if you guys want to see what I may or may not get, what the new makeup releases are, well then definitely keep watching. Oh, it feels so weird to sit down and record because I haven't recorded in 2 days and it's so odd. Typically, I post Monday through Friday. However, I'm doing my first ever vlogoween. So I will pretty much be here every single day in the month of October. The only exceptions are going to be the weekend that I go away for my bachelorette, but I'm going to film the entire thing for you guys, and the week that I'm gone for my wedding. But again, I'm filming the entire thing for you guys. So I'm still going to be here almost every single day. That means Monday through Sunday, I will be here 7 days a week for you guys, producing as much content as possible. I know that a lot of people do, Vlogmas, and just Halloween's my favorite holiday, so I figured why not do Vlogoween? First I was calling it like Hallowmas, and you guys were like, bitch, that does not make sense. It's Vlogoween. And I was like, damn, you guys are so right. So I'm so excited. I already have some things set up to do, so it's pretty much just going to be starting now, but it's not going to really start until October 1st. So anyway, I did this video last week where I talked about all the new makeup releases that I may or may not be buying, and holy crap, guys, they are just rolling out non-stop with brand new makeup releases that I'm like, slow down, me and my bank account cannot keep up, please. Like, give us a rest. But you know how the makeup industry works. Hey, go, 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 go. So I'm here to tell you guys all about all the new makeup releases. Now, just because I may not get something does not mean I am talking trash about any sort of brand or should make you feel any type of way about getting it yourself. This is just my personal opinion. So let's go ahead and just dive straight on in. So the first thing that I see is the Makeup Revolution collaboration with Corpse Bride. And I love this movie a long, long time ago. Remember, I think I was like in 10th or 11th grade when the movie came out. Oldie here. But I remember watching it and I really did enjoy Tim Burton's movie. Like, he makes such incredible movies. And a lot of people are saying that that was, I guess, sort of a prequel to like Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, the guy that you're trying to marry, I forgot his name at the moment, but he turned into Jack the Skeleton. It's all stipulation, it's all theories, but they say that's the prequel, and I really, really, really enjoyed that movie. And so when I saw they were doing collaboration, and I saw who was by, I was like, oh god, but it's Makeup Revolution. And Makeup Revolution is just, they're not really thoughtful when it comes to their designs and packaging. They roll out new releases every single week, like, holy crap, like, I can't keep up. So when I first saw this, I looked at it and I was like, this is not Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, the outside packaging, it's kind of cute. I really do like the graphic designs and everything, but it just does not make sense. Like, I get the butterfly because, she floats into butterflies and she's able to fly away. Like, I totally understand that concept, but the color story, it should be literally, truly, for my opinion, it should be all these different versions of blues, of grays, and of maybe some blacks. I don't understand the oranges, the purples. Maybe they can have some purples in there because I get maybe doing like, the shadow under the eye and whatnot, but the reds just don't make sense to me. It just doesn't. They need someone on their team that really can be creative and say, no, if you're going to do a Corpse Bride palette, it needs to represent a Corpse Bride. Do the grays, do the different colors of blues, maybe a little bit of purples and some blacks, and that makes 100% more sense than having pops of color like red and orangey neutral colors. Blows my mind. I'll never understand the concept behind it. Like, especially for like this palette right here. There is there's barely any freaking blues in this palette. Like, they really, really, really missed the mark. I think this is the only one that kind of makes sense. And it's this one right here. That one kind of makes sense. But other than that, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. Okay, so next there's this Sweet and Sour collection with Morphe. Now this is in a collaboration with Sour Patch Kids, and I'm actually not a fan of Sour Patch Kids. I'm not really a big gummy fan to begin with. I hate any type of candy that sticks to your teeth. I can't stand it. You okay? Are you having a little nightmare? It's okay. I can't stand any type of candy that sticks to your teeth, but I do love like the sour watermelons. I think those are freaking so damn good. I only ever eat them whenever I go to the movies, but they're so good. But I saw this collection and I generally think it's actually a really cute collection. I really do love the packaging. I really do love the palette. The palette is very bright and vibrant. It looks absolutely beautiful. It definitely represents the little kid gummies, like the, you know, the first they're sour, then they're sweet. Like it totally represents that in every way, shape, or form. I absolutely do kind of want to get that setting spray because it looks like it's the watermelon setting spray. And if it's like that candy, guys, I can't guarantee that I'm not going to take it and spray it in my damn mouth. If it tastes like, oh my God, could you imagine if it tastes like that watermelon? I'd be in so much trouble. That's what the Red Bull's for. But no, legit, I'd be in so much trouble if it tasted like the candy. Like I really would be. So very cute. I really do like how they have the sponges, kind of like different shapes like the Sour Patch Kids. I think they have like a little lip scrub. I think lip scrubs are supposed to be just like a little candy, so it's supposed to taste really good. And then they have like a lip gloss. Very, 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 very cute collection. I thoroughly do enjoy it. If I know it's available now. I haven't picked it up. I'm going to try to pick it up if I can to review it for you guys because it actually really is super adorable and I'm genuinely living for this entire collection. So maybe I'll get it. Hopefully I'll get it. And yeah, it's super cute. Really do love that. Next we do have the Primrose Everdeen. No, it's the Primrose palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So this is their new Holiday 2021 palette. And it's a very soft, neutral glam palette. They have 2 face products in there followed by all of the shadows. I really do enjoy the outside packaging, absolutely beautiful, and then it has really soft neutral shades in the inside. Now this is something I'm totally gonna pass up on. I look like I'm freaking like topless, but I'm not. I have clothes. No, this is something I'm definitely gonna pass on because it's a neutral palette, and you guys know that I'm not the biggest fan of neutral palettes. I do have some, and when I do play with them, I really do love the look that I create, but I don't know, I just don't feel like spending the money on this one. It looks, it's cute, but just, yeah, it's not for me. Very easy pass for me on that one. Okay, so I think I'm gonna pronounce this wrong, but we do have the new holiday collection. It's from Chantecaille. I've been trying to, like, whenever I watch Teresa's Dead, I've been trying to pay attention to how she says it. Chantecaille. If I'm saying it wrong, or Chantilly, I don't know, but the packaging is, oh my God, they create such beautiful, beautiful, beautiful packaging. However, they are so unbelievably expensive. For one eyeshadow palette, it's $75. For like a balm, it's $110. It's a really, really, really expensive palette, but I will say that the packaging is absolutely gorgeous. The pressed shadows is gorgeous. The way they do the design on the details is everything about this brand is freaking luxurious and gorgeous, but it's just way too at my price point. And maybe one day I'll try this brand, but oh God, I could not invest in a blush for $75 or a highlight for $110. Like it's just no. Okay, so next we do have the new line from Kylie Cosmetics. It's called Kylie Baby. Obviously, I'm going to skip out on this because, like, I personally don't need it. But I do think the packaging is super cute. Like, I really do think the packaging is super cute. But there's so many people out there who are hating on Kylie for creating a baby line. I don't know why. I don't know why people are hating her for this. She is a mother now. She's going to be a mother of 2 kids. And it just kind of makes sense. She's evolving. She's expanding the brand. So I don't know why people have been giving her so much shit for this. I don't get it. But I do think the packaging's super cute. And everything's supposed to be fragrance-free, hypoallergenic, sulfate-free, paraben-free, vegan, and pediatrician tested. So I don't know if people are hating her on this. I think it's super cute. And it's something that if I had a kid, or if I guess I could still get it if I want to try like a gentle shampoo and conditioner, because I actually wash all my bling brushes, or I just wash all my brushes actually in the Dove baby shampoo, because it's really soft, very gentle. It's great for cleansing your brushes. And that's like $5. And yeah, I just don't know why people are hating her on this. Looks cute. Okay, so next we do have the new eyeshadow palette. This is called Love for Sale by Haas Laboratories, and it's limited edition. It's $48, and it's 18 shades inspired by Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga's Love for Sale. And I'm not gonna lie, I am so disappointed in Haas Laboratories. I reviewed them one time on my channel, and it just doesn't it just doesn't, like, nothing says Lady Gaga. Like, her brand is just so boring. Like, Lady Gaga has been known for her fashion looks, her eccentric makeup looks, like being so far-fetched, so far out there, so different than the rest. And then her makeup brand is so plain Jane. It's so boring. It blends in with every other makeup brand out there, and it just doesn't make sense for Lady Gaga herself. It's why I only reviewed the collection one time and never bought anything else ever since. I'm just generally really not interested in her brand. So when I saw this palette, I'm like, oh my gosh, she could have done so much more. And she just is very, very safe, very basic. And if people out there, I know, like, one of my really good friends, Mikey, loves her stuff, and that's great. I'm sure the formula is really wonderful, but I just find it to be so boring, and it's just not worth it for me, to the point that I'm just like, until she actually creates something that really does say Lady Gaga, I'm just going to keep passing on the collection. Next, I do have the Marvel Studios Internals collection by Urban Decay, and I'm not going to lie, I really do love the packaging on this. I think it's so beautiful. I don't know if it screams Eternals. Like, I really, really don't know. It just kind of looks like it's a colorful palette, but I do think the packaging is absolutely beautiful. It looks like it could be really good. I just don't know. Like, I think this is a collection because I'm gonna pass on, because the palette itself is $65. Yes, you have a pop-up element, but it's also Urban Decay, and there's, like, a lot of hits with Urban Decay, but there's so many misses with them as well, and I just I love it. I love the design and the concept, but I'm probably gonna pass, because I have, like, something very similar to them. I have the Game of Thrones collection from them, and I love that palette. And do I play with it much? Not really, but I loved it because I love Game of Thrones so much, and so I had to get it because I wanted a little pop-up throne. And I think you're paying more for the name on it instead of the actual physical product, because I think the Game of Thrones is like $80 to $90, if I'm correct. I could be wrong, but I swear that's how much a palette is. For a palette that I really don't touch that often, I just wanted it more for the aesthetics and to have, like, a Game of Thrones product, and I think it's so cool. Am I ever gonna get rid of that palette? No, I'm not, because I genuinely really do think that palette is freaking sickening. I love the way it looks. So I feel like that's kind of the same concept for the Marvel's Eternals collection. I feel like you're buying it more for the name and to have something from Marvel than you are for the actual product itself. So yeah. Okay, so next we do have the new BH Cosmetics collaboration with Doja Cat, and I'm gonna pass on this. I still actually have, like, a bitterness towards BH Cosmetics. Like, I told you guys I will shop the brand, and I will, but if that's pretty much only if I see something inside Ulta that I'm like, okay, I could buy it from Ulta. But a lot of times their new releases just go to BH and then eventually they go to Ulta. But BH just really put a sour taste in my mouth for their customer service. They were actually really rude, and pretty much, if you guys don't know, whatever you buy from BH Cosmetics, all sales are final, regardless if it's your mess up or it's their mess up. All sales are final. They don't do returns. They don't do refunds, because that's how they keep their brand so affordable. So they really put, like, a sour taste in my mouth. Frank, I won't forget his name, because they were just rude. It's, you know, if they explained it in a really nice, professional way, I totally would have understood. But Frank was just flat out rude and was like, we don't do returns, we don't do exchanges, we don't do refunds. All sales are final. You fucked up, pretty much. It is what it is. That's how we keep our brand affordable. He was really rude, and it makes me really bitter towards the brand and just makes me want to go, fuck you. Sorry, I'm really sorry, but it just really makes me just be like, screw you, man. Like, you guys just were so rude. And it's like, I'm a paying customer, and regardless if I messed up or not, you should still be kind and professional. And, you know, I had contacted you the second I had messed up. I essentially bought 2 palettes by accident and immediately contacted you. You guys took days to respond back to me. It's like, well, your order is being processed. It hasn't shipped, but it's being processed. Nothing we can do. All sales are final. Oh, I'm bitter about that one. I didn't realize I was still bitter. But yeah, no, that's something that I'm probably never going to shop again unless it's inside Ulta, because, no. Okay, so next we do have the Sun Sculpt Liquid Bronzer. This is from She Glam Official. I believe She Glam, isn't that Shein's beauty brand? Like, I believe it is. I do really want to try this brand. It is only $5. But I believe it's Shein, and I get really weary about ordering stuff off of Shein because I've seen so many different TikToks of people saying that their stuff has been stolen, like their card information, their account information, whatever, has been leaked and then stolen because they bought a lot of stuff off of Shein. I know Shein has some really beautiful outfits. I bought a dress last year from them because it was super cheap, But I don't know. I'm a little sketched. I'm a little hesitant to purchase anything from them because of that. If I do, it may be through like PayPal or like a prepaid card, just to be safe. Because I've seen too many people talk about it and talk about the situation with Shein, and I'm just kind of like, ooh, I don't know if I should touch that door. But it looks really cool. It's a sculpting bronzer. I don't think I've ever played with like a sculpting bronzer before. So that's something I'd really be interested in trying. It's only $5. I've seen a lot of people talk about Chic Glam. People have done so many different reviews on them. Maybe this is something I can try out in the future. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Next, we have another day, another color pop. And in today's video, I'm so used to saying that, it is the Orchid Collection by ColourPop. Definitely gonna be passing on this collection. It just looks like all their same stuff. They just put into different palettes, called it something else. Looks all the same, very soft, very neutral, and I don't know, I just don't really find this one as exciting. I will let you guys know, spoiler alert, I did end up purchasing the Hocus Pocus collection because Corey got it for me as a way to say, bitch, you are not missing out on your Vlogmas. You were going to start off Halloween right. So he did buy me the Hocus Pocus 2 collection to be really sweet. So I am going to be reviewing that. But yeah, as much as I love ColourPop, I am going to pass on this collection. There just really isn't too much to it. So okay, so next we do have the Morphe collaboration with Miss Jaclyn Hill, and this is going to be called the Divine Neutrals palette. It is only going to be $18 with 12 neutral shades in it. And I'm gonna buy it. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. I am not a neutral bitch. You guys know that about me. I'm a color whore or connoisseur, however you want to say it, but I do love my colors. However, I do love Jaclyn Hill as well, so I have every other palette of hers, so of course I'm gonna buy this. I'm going to do a review on it. It's gonna be kind of exciting because I don't think I haven't reviewed a Jaclyn Hill palette since her Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette launch, so I'm definitely going to be reviewing this and picking it up because I have to. So I could technically go to Morphe tomorrow and pick it up, but I'm just going to order it and get it shipped because I just generally don't have time to review it this week. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll try to find a way to make it work. But regardless, it is launching tomorrow, September 30th. I don't exactly know on what time they're launching, but it's going to be available on their website. I would assume it's going to be available in store as well, but if I don't do a review right away, I'm really not that concerned about it because I know you guys will be here nonetheless. But yeah, I'm definitely going to pick this up. $18 for 12 shades. It's a really decent price point. I know Morphe can have some really good shades, especially when it comes to like the Jaclyn Hill formula. She generally does have a really good formula when it comes to Morphe. So I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. Morphe's going to take my money. So I saw this and it says that MAC announces makeup line with Whitney Houston's estate. It's something that she always wanted to do. I actually find that kind of intriguing. I didn't know that Whitney Houston wanted to do like a makeup line, and I saw that she wanted to partner. I saw that MAC Cosmetics wanted to partner up with them and do a Buy Epic launch coming up in 2022, as I'm reading it right now. Sorry. And I don't know. I definitely want to see what they have to offer. I hope that the money goes to her family and not just to MAC. I hope there's a way that contracts are negotiated where they're going to be using her name and face. It should go to Whitney Houston's family, and at least I would hope. But I think it's interesting that it's MAC that's doing it. I mean, granted, MAC was huge when she was alive, and I'm not saying MAC isn't now, but in reality, when do you ever really see people talking about MAC Cosmetics? I feel like you don't. I never see anyone talking about MAC Cosmetics anymore. I don't know if the brand just fell off or they're just doing the same thing over and over again, but I definitely think that MAC needs to reinvent themselves. Maybe by them doing something with Whitney Houston's estate, maybe this will give them the opportunity to reinvent themselves and try to become well-known and well-loved again. But that's just my opinion. I also did see that there are several items from Becca Cosmetics that's going to be going into Smashbox's line. And I think it's only a few. I don't know if it's the entire thing. And I got asked about my opinion on it. I don't really have too much an opinion of it, honestly. I think it's great if another brand's able to pick up several other products. I do hope that if they continue to produce those products, that they still have Becca's formula and doesn't transition into their own formula, because I'm not the biggest fan of some Smashbox products. So hopefully those items will, maintain their integrity and their longevity and be the exact same, but time will only tell with that one. But I think it's cool. I think it's a great way to keep Becca's name alive. I think tomorrow is the last day you can even shop Becca Cosmetics. Okay, so next we do have another Makeup Revolution collaborations with the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror collection. Do I need to say much? You know, it's actually funny is I'm not a big Simpsons fan. It's been around my entire life. I mean, I think The Simpsons is as literally as old as I am. I think it came out in 89 or 90, so it's literally as old as I am. But I'm just not a big fan of The Simpsons just because, I don't know, just not into it. But I love South Park. I could sit here and watch South Park all day, every day. I love South Park. But I don't know, I just don't think this palette screams The Simpsons. I don't even know how to make a Simpsons palette. I don't know what would signify The Simpsons. I can see some pops of color in it, but I don't know. And look, they're coming out with something again. Like, see what I'm talking about? They literally turned into ColourPop, or they're releasing stuff just non-stop, left and right. Good for them, though. I mean, hopefully they make money off of it, but no. All right, so next we do have the new collection from Made by Mitchell, and I don't really have too much to say other than the color scheme just doesn't stand out for me. I know he has some wonderful formula. I actually have 2 of his palettes right down there. He has great formula, great products, but I just am not really into the color scheme, so I just don't really see myself spending $40 UK euros, $30 euros compared to the US. I think for us it'd probably be like $50, I think. So I don't really see myself buying that palette just because I know I really wouldn't use it that much. The color schemes don't really make too much sense to me, but I just I mean, good for him. I just no. Okay, last but not least, we have the new Glamlight Happy Hour collection. I am so freaking excited. Okay, so a couple months ago, I did a video where I had talked about what it's like being a small influencer, and I did talk about a disagreement between me and Glamlight, and Glamlight watched the video, and we had a very, very beautiful conversation afterwards. They were kind of, you know, they were very apologetic for how things had got handled behind the scenes, and I was also very apologetic because I should have tried a lot harder to get their attention instead of just talking on camera. So that was my fault, and I'm so glad that we were able to make amends and make things work behind the scenes. It's so great. I have nothing but love and respect for Glamlight. You guys know how much Glamlight means to me. And even in that video when I talked about how my feelings were kind of hurt, I still talked about how I was still going to buy all their launches and still support them. And I still stand by that wholeheartedly, especially after that wonderful talk. And when I saw they're dropping the Happy Hour collection, I got so excited. So I'm going to be buying the entire thing. I hands down will be getting the entire thing. And I know that I want to kind of like match the drinks. Luckily, my husband is a bartender, so I want to match the drinks, but I got to be real with you guys, okay? These are the drinks I typically don't go for. So she has a chocolate martini, a dirty martini, she has a strawberry margarita, and she has red wine. Or I'm more plum wine, right? That's not me. Your girl is a old fashioned. I'm a bourbon drinker, hands down. I'm a whiskey drinker. I do love my rum. I love rum with all my heart. And then I do gin occasionally. I cannot stand tequila. And I'm so sorry when you get canceled for saying this. I cannot stand tequila. It literally messes up my stomach. Like, literally, if I have tequila, I will be throwing up. It messes up my stomach. Doesn't matter if I had nothing to drink and I just have a shot of tequila. Your girl is out for the day. When it comes to vodka, oh my God, it gives me the worst headache in my entire life. Worst freaking headache. And I kind of laugh because those are the drinks that she's going to be having in here. And I'm like, shit, now I got to make a dirty martini. One, I hate olives. They're so gross. And, you know, I'm not a big fan of dry vermouth. And so we're going to have to make just a dirty martini. Not like I really need to have vermouth in it, but we're going to make it. We're going to attempt to drink it. Strawberry margarita, I could try to have. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm just going to, I'm going to try with that one. A chocolate martini. I'm severely lactose intolerant, so we'll figure out what to do there. And then wine. Guys, I'm not really that big of a wine drinker, and the wines that I do drink, I drink only white wine, preferably sweet wine. I do love my sweet wine. Like, I do love my sweet wine, like Moscato. Hands down, I love Moscato, but it's starting to be too sweet, so I do go more towards like Sauvignon Blanc is what I'll kind of go for. Maybe I'll go for a Chardonnay. I don't go for Pinot Grigio. It's too dry for my taste. I like a little bit Chardonnay more, but I just really don't drink wine. I'm 100% a hard liquor girl. I love my hard liquor. I've really been trying to get into just drinking straight up just bourbon right out of a glass without doing anything with it. But if I have my way, old fashions just speak to me, and Corey has taught me how to master the perfect old fashioned. So now I make myself a cinnamon old fashioned. And I'm one of those people, like, you know, like when you know like your drink, oh God, does it bother me when someone makes my old fashioned at a bar and they muddle it or they shake it? I'm like, you're bruising it. You're supposed to stir. You're supposed to stir. You don't have, nope, you don't need to muddle it. So I rarely order old fashions. If I'm at a bar, if I'm at like Ale House or something like that, I'll just get like a Captain and Coke, my go-to, or I'll do like a Malibu and Coke or whatnot. If I ever do pina coladas, because they also have a pina colada highlighter, by the way, gorgeous. If I ever do like a pina colada, I usually do a Midori floater on top, so freaking good. But I only do that during the summer if I'm at the pool. And then they also have a mimosa highlighter, so like an orange one. I can't do mimosa because I hate vodka, and I also can't stand orange juice. I know, I can't stand pineapple juice either. So I love cranberry juice though, and it's great for the bladder. But yeah, so regardless of all of that, I will be picking up this entire collection. All right, so they do have 4 palettes coming out. This is their biggest launch to date. So they have 4 different palettes coming out. They're all $35 a piece with 15 shadows in each palette. And they're also rolling out with a full lip kit. They're rolling out with 2 highlighters. And I know that she said on her stories that they're going to be doing some bundle deals. Like they'll be allowing you to bundle the palettes, bundle the collection, bundle the lips, bundle the highlighters. Like they'll be doing tons of bundles, and they'll release more of that information hopefully today, if not by tomorrow. And you guys can use code AllieD to save you guys 15% off your purchase. This actually launches tomorrow, September 30th at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which would be 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm gonna be right there in line, about to fight some bitches to get my hands on this freaking happy hour collection, because I'm so excited about it. Like, oh, that Dirty Martini palette though. You guys already know I'm living for that. And the red wine, or like the wine palette, I'm like living for some of those purples. I'm like, damn, it's been a long time since I've done a purple look. Like I think the whole aesthetics, the whole vibes is absolutely adorable. If you guys get a chance, go check out Glamlight right now, because I do know they have a massive giveaway. I know they have a massive giveaway going on right now where 3 winners are going to win the entire PR set. So, yeah, needless to say, I'm picking up that collection. I am picking up that collection. I cannot miss it. So it's Glamlight. You guys know how much I love Glamlight. And I love matching these, like my food or drink with the palette. So that should be such a fun video. But yeah, guys, that is everything that I will or not be getting. Hopefully this helps out your guys' choices as well. And these videos are always so much fun. So hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully you guys are ready to see this face almost every single day in the month of October for Vlogoween. I already have like a new like intro, like the fall one's gonna disappear. It will come back. My backdrop is gonna change once again. I am so excited. So yeah, guys, that is it for today's video, guys. If you guys like this video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 3 to 4, mostly 5 times a week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's R for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And a huge, huge thank you to all these beautiful, wonderful Patreon members right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for liking my videos, sharing my videos, and thank you guys ahead in advance for dealing with me all month long of Vlogoween. But seriously, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for everything. And yeah, guys, I will definitely be seeing you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye! Okay, so next we do have the Marvel Studios Internals Collection by Urban Decay. Okay, so next there's like the sweet and, it says it's the sweet and sour collection. Okay. No. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my Nightmare Before Chris. I guess now, just because I may or may not get it doesn't need I'm actually not a fan of Sour Pack. Okay, so next we do have the new Internals collection. This is the and look.